Hey guys, today's video is me just showing you how I stay organized during the school year specifically. You guys can see that there's a lot of little orange post-it notes on my calendar. That's just because those are like appointments and stuff that like I don't really need on the internet. Okay, so I'm not going to go into detail about any of my classes specifically. You probably, by the assignments on here, if you can read them, I know my handwriting's not the best, but you might be able to like conclude what those classes are. So I have a class that's purple, I have a class that's blue, I have a class that's green, and I also have a class that's pink, but he doesn't have a syllabus or like a schedule for the semester, so I don't have anything on this calendar for that class right now. As soon as it's announced, I'll come home and like if a quiz or an exam is announced, I'll come home and put it down. So over here, since this is November, you all know that the week started, or the month started in the middle of the week. So I did, so I could change my calendar and get it all filled out, I just wrote the last 3 days of October in like a little blank spot right here. Let's see. The washi tape marks breaks from school. You guys can see over here that I have bills written on here. I only pay one bill right now because I am in school and don't have my own place or anything. Let's see, what else do I have on here? You guys can see that there's a lot of things specifically throughout this week right before break that are written more than once. That's because I want to work on those things. For example, study guides are written a lot, like repeatedly throughout the week. Okay, so journal 3, you can see that it's due on the 26th, but I have it written a lot the 12th through the 15th, because a journal is just like a one-page paper, so it's not going to take a really long time to write. But I don't want to, like, since it's due the Monday that we get back to class out of our break, I don't want to have to like forget about it or work on it over break. So I have it to do it the month before, or the week before break. Same with cultural activity too, because it's due the 28th, which is the Wednesday we get back, but I don't want to have to rush and do it over break or in like the 2 days that we're back from break, so I'm just doing it the week before break instead. I don't really know anything else to say for this, at least. Next we're going to go over my planner. Okay, so this is my planner. It's a See It Bigger planner. It's 2018 to 2019. I got it for like maybe $10 during the back to school season from Walmart. So let's just open it straight up. So again, I have a lot of post-it notes throughout here to cover up my appointments and stuff, because yes, I do have to write those in my planner, otherwise I forget. So this is literally basically the same exact thing as my bigger planner that goes on my desk. It might be a little bit more like specific because I do carry this with me everywhere I go, so I do I might tend to write more stuff in here. But yeah, I really like this planner because it does have like the monthly, and then it also has like the weekly. There's not much that I can say for this week at least. You can see that I have it written down that daylight savings time ends, so I need to set my clock. I basically have the same information here. Here's an example of my pink class. Also, I haven't mentioned this yet, but anything that you see that's been highlighted in pink, then I've already done it. It's been completed. Anything that you see that hasn't been done. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, that's really how I stay organized throughout the week. Let me try to show you guys another example of like a weekly, because I know that I have like a more organized or more specific weekly somewhere. So here's the last week of October. You guys can see that I basically put everything here. So yeah, sorry if there's a black screen, a black box on the screen. That's because I didn't really take into account that I might want to show you like a better example of a weekly, so I didn't put post-it notes over a lot of stuff. So that's why there's a big black box there. But as you guys can see, like, I'm way more specific in this. Like, this has, like, specifically, like, do my bullet journal, call my insurance, fill out my calendars. This has a bunch of chores on it that I need to do. And I'm just, like, a very list person, so it's a lot easier for me to write everything in a list and get prepared for it that way. Or not even get prepared, but like be able to cross it off that list in order to get it done. So yeah, that's pretty much how I stay organized. I also have a bullet journal, and then I have a binder that I call my like household binder. It has all my emergency contacts in it. It has medical information. It has all of Luna's papers since she's a registered emotional support animal. It has Luna's rabies papers. It has everything in it. If you guys want to know more about my bullet journal or my binder, then go ahead and take a comment on this video and let me know. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you check out my channel and like it, then go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week with a new video.